Good evening, it's John McLauchlan. Welcome to day number 57. Yeah, I always get those days wrong, so today is day 57. Yesterday I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, it's day 57. We are promoting myleadgensecret, or we're promoting Clickbank products using myleadgensecret. We've been doing this case study every single day, and we've kind of been tweaking and testing the emails that have been going out, and we're having some really good results at the moment. Okay, so let me just show you what I've done. So yesterday was 23 sales, today's 24 sales. We've gone from pretty much 8.5% conversion rates to 9.92, almost 10% conversion rate. So that'd be nice. So just over 12,000 hops, 242 impressions, 24 sales, and 529.16 currently. If I go over to my dashboard or my reporting, I'm happy to report. Okay, we've just topped just over the $100 for this week. Okay, 109.50, which is always nice. Okay, we almost made it on this week. Okay, we dipped to $73 because I realised what was happening. Okay, and I'm going to show you in a minute. And then this week, 109.50. So as you can see from the sales, we were getting a sale every other day, or every sort of. You can see that there was a sale, no sale, 2 days of sales and no sale. So we got more sales and no sales, but it wasn't really good enough for what I was doing. I was hoping we would get into momentum, and I kind of looked at why did we not get the sales? And this sometimes happens. You think you're in a good routine, you're getting nice sales coming in, and suddenly things drop off. Okay, this is just the nature of business. It's nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your skills, but it's a case of, okay, why is it happening and what can we do? So I looked at why it was happening, and I looked at what could we do. So I went back, I looked at all my emails that I'd produced sales, collated them all together, and I started sending those out. So I started sending those out, I think it was Wednesday of last week, the 21st, or somewhere around here. So we had a sale, then no sale, then we had a sale, then 2 sales, then a no sale over the weekend, and then we've had since then a sale every day. So that momentum has picked up again, and that's really encouraging. It's encouraging for me. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so everything's doing well, and if you find that you're not making sales, really you've got to go back and go, why am I not making sales? What is happening, or what is not happening? Okay, and it's just a case of testing and tweaking, and it's the same with anything in business, particularly with the online business, because it's so frustrating when people say you just got to test and measure, go back to a drawing board, have a look, see what you've done. But all I did, quite literally, I looked at all the emails that I produced sales, I put them together. Here it is, look, all in a notepad. Okay, and I'm sending those every day, so that it's making a big difference. Okay, so what I would normally do in this situation, I would go to the affiliate marketplace. By the way, before I get too carried away with myself, if this is the first time that you've seen the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, and give us a thumbs up if you get some value from this. I know you're going to get some value from this or any of the videos on this case study or on this channel. Okay, so just hit that subscribe button. It really helps more than you know. It really does. And what it means is I can keep putting videos like this together, and I can put more videos like this for different products and different business models. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing that out in the not too distant future. In fact, I'm going to be starting a case study on a product that is low, mid, and high ticket. Okay, so if you think we're getting some good results with this, just you wait until I start doing that on the other product. So that's going to be coming out probably next week. Okay, I'm going to do a few videos, put them together, and I'm going to probably put 5 or 6 different training videos together first, and then we'll see how we go from there. So just make sure you subscribe just for that reason in itself. So what we're going to be doing is we want the e-business and e-marketing category. And what we've been promoting is live chat jobs. Now the initial idea was I was going to promote live chat jobs for a month. Okay, because they supply, if you look at the affiliate page, they supply the emails for 20 days. Okay, so if you go to the email swipes, and essentially what I did, I copied and pasted this in and rewrote it in my own voice. Okay, and what you've got to do, you've got to make sure that the emails are congruent with you as a brand and also with the product. Okay, so it's just a case of changing a few words, making it sound like it's coming from you, and sending it out. Okay, and when you get sales from these, then you elevate that to, this is an email that's produced a sale, and you put it on your on a different folder or something. And that's all I did. Okay, email 1, cycle all the way through these to email 20, and then what I did again, I cycled through them another month. Okay, so we're currently on the 27th of February. I started this case study on the 1st of Jan, and I've cycled through these twice. Okay, now I've got like 24 sales, so I'm now cycling through the emails that have produced sales. When I cycle through those, I think it might be time to choose another product. The idea initially was to do one product a month. So we've got that month on month, what do you call it? Continuity of the same product. What you don't want to be doing is promoting one product one week, one product the next week, because it spooks your audience. Okay, and because we're getting good sales with it, I just decided to continue promoting live chat jobs, and here we are, 27th of Feb, and we're still promoting it. So the idea was to promote live chat jobs over Q1, okay, until the end of March, and then maybe change to something else. And that something else, quite simply, would be scrolling down to the next most popular product, which is this. Okay, so slightly bigger in terms of in terms of the, well, not really. In terms of the recurring billing, it's slightly more. Okay, but this is the next popular one. And then, but I had lots of really good reviews, or lots of good results with Write App reviews. Okay, but again, we're doing well with this, so we'll see how it goes. It might be a case of, if this just continues to keep converting, and it consistently improves along the way as it's been doing, it might just be a case of just continue to promote that. But we'll see how it goes. Again, it's all about down to testing and measuring things. So what we need to do with this is we need to go to promote, and this is how we get our links. Okay, so your affiliate nickname, it'll come up automatically. Your tracking ID, again, 1ML2702. There we go. Create hop link. That's going to create as an encrypted hop link down there. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go over to our notepad and paste that in. Okay, there it is. Just pasted in with the question mark tracking ID TID equals 1ML2702. That's all good to go. So in terms of the myleadgensecret system, you've probably heard me talk about myleadgensecret, that you can get 100 leads every single day into your account. You can get 100 bonus leads if you refer somebody to the system. Bearing in mind you're getting leads in from myleadgensecret, the first thing you want to be doing is promoting the myleadgensecret platform to these people to get referrals in. Okay, and you get your bonus leads. The other thing you can do is you can stack your accounts together. Okay, so I've got 5 accounts stacked on top of each other, and I've got the bonus leads for each one. So if you don't refer anybody, but you only refer yourself, number one, you get the bonus leads. Number 2, you get the commissions. Okay, and myleadgensecret allow you to do that. Now, if you go to the card just up here, okay, you'll see video 0 or day 0, where I go and explain the process in a bit more detail. So go and have a look at that, and that you can get signed up for your accounts. What I kind of recommend really is, if you're going to do this strategy, is sign up for a minimum of 3 accounts. It's $30 per month. It'll cost you $60 for the first month. And you're off to the races, and essentially you can get your bonus leads, so you can get your leads within about 5 or 10 minutes after signing up, and your bonus leads will come in 24 hours later. Okay, so it's really simple in terms of that. So get your myleadgensecret account. If you go to the bottom of this description, okay, let me just see if I can find it. There we go. So in the description, pretty much the first thing you'll see is this: click here to join myleadgensecret. If you click on that, it's going to take you over to my page. Okay, this video here is day 0. So again, if you haven't watched it, you can just click on there and you can find out how to get signed up properly. So if you click on there, Okay, fill out your name and email address. That's going to come through to me. That allows me to give you the information that you need, because what happens is, if you sign up for My Lead Gen Secret, okay, I may get some details, I may not. Okay, and I don't know who you are, so it's difficult to try and track people in the back office of My Lead Gen Secret. And what I want to do, I want to give you access to my 10-minute email format model, which is my best performing emails of 2023. I've also got access to a private Facebook group just for people within My Lead Gen Secret, and there's all kinds of people in there, 6 and 7 figure earners, would you believe? So it gives you access to that. So it's really important that you get on this list. Okay, I don't spam you with stuff. I don't spam you with any nonsense. I might send you my newsletter every week, but it's just good information. Okay, so get on that. And then when you click on there, okay, it's going to take you through to My Lead Gen Secret, where you can get your first account. So you'll go through a basic checkout thing, and if you go to that video anyway, I kind of explain exactly how to do it. Anyway, so what you want to do, once you've got your link, if you haven't got any emails yet, if this is your sort of first day, okay, all you want to be doing, go to the affiliate page, go to where it says emails. When it comes up, email swipes, okay, grab on email one. And some people just say, okay, just grab it, okay, copy it, paste it straight into My Lead Gen Secret and send it, and you're done. Okay, you're never really going to get much success doing that. Okay, number one, how many other people are sending emails in the same way, sending them verbatim? Okay, many people. And what I've noticed as well, a lot of people on these safe lists like List Joe and all the others, they're doing the same thing. Okay, and how are you going to stand out in a busy crowd? You're not. Okay, so you've got to rewrite it. And also when it comes to the subject line, you've got to rewrite these as well. Okay, and again, the main thing about this is developing your skills, okay, as a marketer. And if you develop your skills, one thing I say is that there's lots of courses out there where you can go and spend $500, $1,000 on developing your email marketing skills. Here, you've got a system that's $30 a month per account. Clickbank is free. You're developing your skills and you're developing some income eventually on the side. Okay, so it's kind of a win-win when you look at it from that perspective, and you've got to. Okay, if you take your emphasis away from how much money can I make, okay, to how can I develop my skills so I can then create the income, okay, it makes a big difference. Okay, let me tell you, just from experience, it makes all the difference. Right, so My Lead Gen Secret. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab, if I can, I'm going to grab my email. So what I do, if you go to here, you can select all the leads in your account. Okay, so you get a brand new account. It will say 100 leads. You click it. Okay, if you had an account nearly 5 years, okay, you'll have somewhere in the region of 318,000 leads in your account. Okay, it does make a big difference when you've got that many in. However, what you want to be doing, I'll just caveat that by saying everything pales into insignificance over and above being consistent with this. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're getting 100 leads a day or if you're sending 31,000 leads or 318,000 leads. If I'm not consistent with this, let me tell you what happens. It all grinds to a halt. That's it. Okay, and somebody who's got 1,000 leads in their account, doing it every single day, will outproduce me every time. Okay, so don't ever think, oh yeah, John's got thousands and thousands of leads. Okay, that's why he's getting loads of sales. Okay, it's not. It's consistency. Okay, and also developing those skills. All right. So we'll click on that. What I do as well on the saved emails, I'll just load in yesterday's email because it keeps all the formatting. So the formatting I like to use is I always say hello first name. Okay, and that comes out as whatever their first name is. The font size is 16, and my signature. Again, it's always the same. Speak soon, John McLauchlan. My image, the image links through to that page that I showed you, that My Lead Gen Secret page. That's it anyway. For preview, look. Click on there. It goes through to the page. So a lot of people just click on people's images. Okay, you'll be surprised. And if you track that, you'll find out where it's coming from. The other thing you want to do is put your Facebook and your YouTube on there if you've got them. Okay, I'm assuming you're going to have Facebook because people want to know who you are, and people don't do business with just business. People do business with people, and they want to know who you are. Okay, and this is when I'm talking about the emails being congruent. Make the email sound like you. Okay, so the way you would do a status update on Facebook, okay, assuming it's not too off the wall, you know, you're not out with the, down the pub, sort of pissing in an alley or something. Keep it obviously professional, but at the same time, it needs to be congruent with what it is. So when they read the email, they'll go over to your YouTube, they'll go over to your Facebook, and go, oh yeah, I understand his language, I understand who he is now, okay, because of that congruency, and that makes all the difference. And of course the PS line, that goes back through to my My Lead Gen Secret page as well. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the subject, and I'm going to copy all this. So when I copy it or paste it in from Notepad, you can see the spacing is quite small, and if I sent this, it kind of looks a little bit, looks like a little bit intimidating. Looks like a declaration of war. Okay, so what I tend to do is I just delete. Okay, so this is on one line. I click on Shift and then double enter, and it just makes it a little bit bigger. So it's like a space and a half. So I'm going to do that all the way through. And essentially what you want to be doing is take away as many barriers as you can. Okay, just like simple like e-commerce stuff, offer free shipping, and you get rid of a barrier, like pay the tax or something. Get rid of a barrier. So all we're doing here is we're getting rid of those barriers, so it's easier to read. So what we want is essentially people to open the email based on the subject line. So the subject line in those closed brackets, in those boxed brackets, $37 per hour. Okay, that's a hook. That gets people to what's $37, and let's have a look. Okay, so next, your online job from virtual to reality. Okay, now people who have got some interest in starting an online job or doing something online, they're going to want to go, well, okay, I've been looking to do something online, and I've been sort of thinking about it, but not really done anything about it. Okay, so let's have a look. And of course it's got their first name on there. So $37 an hour, your online job from virtual to reality job. That's it. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to make that subject line congruent with our email. Okay. Do you want to take your online job from virtual to reality? Congruency. Okay. Yes, I do, because that's why I looked at the email. Tell me more, so people read it. And what you want to be doing is you want to be piquing interest and taking people down every single paragraph until they get to the call to action. Okay, now the call to action on this one, I usually put the double chevrons, but I didn't on this one. This one produced a sale, so I'm just going to leave that off for now. So I'm going to grab the URL, I'm going to go to the link icon, right click, paste it in. So you can see the tracking ID is just 1ml there. Okay, I'm just going to click there, look. And if you look at the HTTP, watch, HTTPS. Okay, and it'll probably do the same if I click OK, but I've just for my peace of mind, if I can see it change, it just makes me happy. Okay, so that's okay. And then we're going to put it on bold. All right, so it makes it stand out a little bit. Let me just make sure that's, yeah, that's all right. Right, good. So that's really it. That's it. That's all done. Leave that as it is. Let's preview it. That's it. Good. So you can see how the email's been formatted is that it's short and condensed. Okay, and the way that I like to condense it, Okay, let me just show you. If I mean, if you go from video 1 to video 50 or day 50, I go through the whole process. But I do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, copy that. Copy that there. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. So I try and keep the text within the boundaries as much as I can, within the boundaries of these numbers. Okay. Now sometimes on the opening line, if that reality was down there, it would look a bit weird. Okay, so I allow it to go across. And generally, what you want to try and try and aim for is a 1-3-1-3 paragraph format. So your first paragraph 1, next one 3. Okay, well it's not 3, it's a 2. Okay, next one 1, then a 3. We've got a 4. And so yes, that's generally what you want to try and do in terms of best practice. But we can't always do it. Okay, it doesn't always work. Okay, but what you want to be doing is thinking about just doing as best you can and being able to draw people's attention down. It just makes it easier to read. Okay, just make sure that spacing is right. Looks a bit wrong. Okay, there we go. Right, good. So we click on perfect timing. Sends the email out when the recipient is most likely to receive it or open it. We'll preview it again just to make sure. So there's the subject line. There's the email. I'll tell you what I haven't done. So we'll preview it again. Always like to check the link just to double check. So hop equals McLauchlan, which is my nickname, and we're good to go. There we go. Right, close that. Send email. That's it done, on its way. Right, so what we do now is we go to source, click anywhere, Control A C, go to my notepad, okay, I'm going to go Control V. So this is all the source code with all the formatting all done. Just make a little gap, grab the subject line, Control V. There we go. Okay, then click anywhere, Control A, C. And that's the only copy we need to do. I've copied all that stuff to the clipboard. Okay, and we'll do account, we'll log out. We'll go to our account number 2 and log in. Now if you've got one account, you're done. You're finished. Excuse me. So mailing system, select all the leads. We're going to right click on there and paste that in. Source code, Control A, V, and we'll just take out this subject. Click on there, click on here, and we'll change this number to 2. So it relates to account number 2. Preview again if you feel a bit twitchy, but it's all good to go. Send email. So you can send emails every 23 hours, and what I try and do is ideally I want to send my emails kind of around dinner time, UK time, because it just I don't know, bit more convenient for me. Right, number 3, mailing system, select all leads. We'll paste that in. So the other thing to remember is that you're getting an income from Clickbank, you're getting recurring income from Clickbank, and you're also getting recurring income from myleadgensecret. Okay, because myleadgensecret pay $5 per month per person, and if you get people interested in joining, okay, that can build up and become quite lucrative. I mentioned that there are some 6- and 7-figure earners inside the Facebook group, and you know they put out a lot of good content for us. And you know they've done tens of thousands just by promoting myleadgensecret, and they say, look, it's a $30 a month thing, okay, and yes, they've got big lists, and yes, they do videos, and yes, you can as well. But that's the potential of what you can do with this. You know, and anyone can do it. Okay, even me. Look, even me. Source. Okay, Control A and V. Perfect timing. Send email. That's it. One more to do. Excuse me. Okay, we're done. Right. So, are we going to set a new precedent? I'm going to refresh the page and see 25 sales. Probably not. But it's always nice to do it at the end. Right. Pretty much the same as it was before. Excuse me. My apologies. Okay, so there we go. We're done. I said 24 sales. We are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We should see a few more sales come in, and it'll be nice to, you know, we've gone over that $500 threshold, and the next milestone really is $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, and from there on, who knows? Okay, but that's what is possible with this. So we just keep going in the same way, and you can do the same thing. I don't care what skills you've got, what skills you think you've got, what skills you think you might be lacking. Doesn't really matter. You can do this and you can follow along exactly. Okay, and I encourage you to do so as well, because, you know, there are 95% of people trying to build online businesses that don't succeed. And you've got to ask yourself why. Okay, and the main reason is people are not consistent. Okay, because life is just not quite difficult enough. Okay, so life's got to be a bit more difficult, and we've got to take it more seriously. Okay, so if you want to get started, you know what to do. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you got some value from this, give us a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions, drop me a comment below. I always welcome the questions, and thank you for everybody who has dropped questions and the people who have subscribed over the last few weeks and days. I really appreciate that. It just lets me know that, you know, people want the information, and it just means I can put more information together, and I'm going to be putting more case studies together to help you generate more income for yourself in 2024. So I will see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.